Dom the Monko.
Let me explain this real quick. So when it says offer premium content, what does this mean? So let's say, for example, you're good at a hobby, a task, maybe a skill, right? And people come to your page for content, right? Well, some things you can't show because if you show it on your page, either it's gonna get you banned or it might be a bad look in that sense, but it will help people by giving them some value. So what you do is you create a subscription service on your page to post things that you don't want to post on your regular public page. So we have one as well for FreshandFit podcast, if you don't want to bring it up on the screen. And you get to see behind the scenes of what we can't, as one of the tabs there. We show you guys on our FreshandFit podcast page what we can't show you mainly on public stories. So for example, you can post a story that only your subs can see, and as a result, only people that are paid subs can see that content. Normally, for the first time it was kind of like put out to the public, they gave you the option to do it.
For the beta testing, I remember.
But now you can pretty much request it on your own. But I say personally, have at least 1,000 to 10,000 people
before you request it.
Before you request it.
Yeah.
Just because it's gonna be better for you that way anyway.
Okay.
All right?
Speaking of guys being horn dogs, it's Blue Chew, man. Check out Blue Chew, guys. If you guys have issues with erections or whatever it may be and not being able to get a hard on for your girl, get some goddamn Blue Chew, man, so you guys can perform in the bedroom and not have some issues where your girl don't want to take you seriously or be with you.
And look, guys, if you want to have your girlfriend and a girl you're looking at lustfully and smash her too, I'm telling you guys, we want a hard on to be erect for both girls, bro. I'm telling you. So tap into that. There's a link down below as well.
Yeah, click the link, use our code, get a discount.
30% off.
Completely discreet. You don't gotta go into a doctor's office or have any of these awkward ass conversations, man. Go check it out. Link is below. Get in there because a lot of y'all suffer from erectile dysfunction, man. Stop watching porn, goddammit.
Jerk off normally, guys. Get Blue Chew before the date, or actually when you get to your room, take the Blue Chew so you can smash all night long. I'm telling you, bro. Keys you up.
All right. So you got to get approved.
So guys, you're getting a first-hand experience here behind the scenes on how to do Instagram subs. And did you show guys the screenshot in the chat?
Yeah. Showed it to them with the FreshandFit.
Awesome. All right, guys. Hope you're following along here. Let me know if you need me to go back a little bit, but I got you guys. All right. Number 2, sponsored content. This is one of the most, I guess, well-known money makers for Instagram. Of course, you know, everyone wants to be an Instagram influencer and be a sponsored e-thought. Just kidding. But for the most part, you want to have no, this can be for a later topic. All right, so sponsor content, right? Now you must have at least, once again, 1,000 to 10K followers. Why? Because
how do these bitches? This is how a lot of these hoes make money.
Yes, most sponsors will not give you a sponsored deal if you have a low following this, and it's because it's wasted their time. Guys, they want to market to the best audience possible, and depending on the brand, for example, Ridge Wallet, or maybe T. Hanley, or maybe, for example, what's the other one with the wipes for your ED?
Oh, Blue Chew?
Blue Chew.
Shout out to them.
These brands,
shout out to Blue Chew.
Shout out to Blue Chew, man.
We work with them as well.
These brands want to have a good audience to go ahead and pay you for to get access to. So offer it, guys. At least have 1,000 to 10K following. Now, for sponsored posts, how do you find sponsors that actually want to sponsor you? Well, you can do it yourself by reaching out. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. There's a website you can use to find sponsored companies, and I'm not gonna share here because it's my secret weapon, but we're gonna put it in the course for you guys. But you can Google it yourself.
DMs on demand. Slide, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Get DMsOnDemand.com.
And then, guys, you can literally from this actual revenue stream here make between 50 bucks a month or a post to $750 per post. Which means, for example, I can go to my page right now, do a sponsored post for a company, and just like that, you guys, for example, that's a post like them in a gym, selfies, bad pictures, and be like, yeah, I just posted a picture on Instagram. Look at me, bro. You made no money. It's waste your time. Why'd you do that? Yeah. But you can post a sponsored post and make 250 bucks, 70 bucks for one post. Fire, bro. So my thing is, guys, post with intention, post with clarity, post that makes sense. Because, guys, off rip, if you're posting for no reason at all, what are you doing? Wasting time. So I say, for example, if you can, get a sponsored company to sponsor you. Make sure that you align with the brand. For example, a lot of guys into fitness, right? So companies that do like supplements or protein shakes are great because they'll sponsor you. Like, dude, for example, all the Instagram influencers that are girls, it's simple. They get a bunch of following. They say, hey, I want to rep your brand. Look at your page, look at your engagement.
Or they'll reach out to them.
All right, we'll do a trial run.
Yeah.
We'll give you a sponsored post to make. We'll pay you half the money.
If you're a halfway decent looking girl, bro, and you that's why the fitness niche is the easiest for girls.
Yeah.
Like you'll get people will follow you easily, and then you can just say, oh yeah, let me just advertise your subs and whatever to them. And most of the time, it's thirsty dudes that fucking do it, and they'll use your code.
Actually,
the girls don't even be in the gym. Yo, a lot of these fitness thoughts that y'all see don't even go to the gym and lift weights like that.
Surgery, and they're in the gym for the post.
Yeah, they'll go in and do one set of squats and then take a picture and leave, bro.
That's funny, man. But yeah, guys, sponsored posts is one of the most well-known. But for the most part, anyone can do it. But you got to reach out yourself sometimes. But at the same time, you got to have value to add so that they want to actually work with you, right? All right, number 3 is going to be video ad revenue. Guys, there's videos all over the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, but now you can make money from Instagram as well. There's Reels, Stories, IGTVs, and Instagram Live. Guys, by far, my favorite is Reels. Let me explain. Reels can get exposure and traction better than any other video content on Instagram. Why is that? Well, once again, you know, Instagram is like, you know what, TikTok, we see y'all out there, man. Y'all make content, but you know what? We want to get in the game too, baby. So we're gonna add some value as well.
That was Reels came out relatively recently, like within the last 2 years, and it was to combat the emergence of TikTok.
And if you notice now, when you post a video on Instagram, it's automatically a Reel for the most part. So they want to get into the action too as well, like TikTok. But Reels can get you paid from companies. For example, like YouTube, they pay you for put ads in your video. Same thing with TikTok and also Instagram as well now. Reels give you the option to put company ads into your Reels. You get paid per company ad and views as well. So once again, guys, Reels, man, and this can be as simple as you doing a hobby, a task you like to do, or for example, you just showing your lifestyle. So I know guys that do Reels about like fitness, they do Reels about like, for example, making food. Doesn't matter what it is, guys, but Reels can make you money in real time. And sometimes they ask you if you want to be a part of the Reels program, or you can request it yourself. But once again, I recommend highly have at least 1,000 followers to 10K followers to get started with these type of like deals, right? And then number 2,
and Reels work really well in an economy and an attention to the economy now, where most people have, you know, low attention spans. I mean, you're competing with other idiots on TikTok fighting for 10 seconds of your attention. So Reels allows you to do that.
Good point.
Yeah.
Here's the best part: Reels can end up on the Explore page. So guys, this is awesome, because now this is where the game gets fun. You can post a Reel today, right? Don't think much of it. Leave it. Oh, it's pretty good content, whatever, but it's whatever. One of my friends are going to see it. But hold on. It gets picked up in the algorithm. People like it. They start engaging with it. Shit, before you know it, I see it. Myron sees it. It's like, wait, hold on. Who is this person? And you get exposure for free. So, guys, if you want to get exposure, make money, and look cool at the same time, do fucking Reels.
Yeah.
Cool. IGTVs. Now, these are longer form content, more than Reels, more like 10 to 15 minutes plus. But I will say for IGTVs,
isn't anything over a minute becomes IGTV at that point?
I think it's over 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Right.
But overall, I'm not gonna lie, this is my least favorite one because it's too long form content. People on Instagram for quick bites. They want to be too much delved into a video. So my thing is that you can make money from this too for ad revenue, but it's not as much as Reels, and it's not as hot, and they don't promote as much.
IGTV is a good move if you're a YouTube content creator.
Boom.
Then you can go ahead and repurpose your YouTube stuff and put it in clip format on IGTV. And, you know, we've thought about doing it ourselves, but like I said before, me and Fresh use Instagram more for networking purposes, but you can absolutely turn your Instagram into a moneymaker as well, guys. And I think you guys are kind of starting to see a trend here where me and Fresh don't care about necessarily monopolizing and making money on every single thing we can. Our thing is we're way more concerned with like giving y'all value and giving you guys good content versus like using our content to push you into some kind of situation where we're getting y'all to pay for something. Like right now, right? Of course, right? We have DMs on Man open. How often do we open up our courses? Maybe 2 times a year, 3 times a year at the most.
And with a discount.
And with a discount. So for us, we prefer to make content and just get paid off of that versus like trying to sell every time. But IGTV, right? If you do want to make money on and monetize every single thing that you're doing, IGTV is a fantastic way to take content that you already have, honestly, repurpose it, put it on Instagram, and then go ahead and make money off of that. So
yeah, and guys, you know what's funny about this is that like people didn't know you can make money on Instagram. They're like,
Yeah.
they use it all the time.
Yeah, you can.
It's fun.
You had to be the only way to make Instagram like a year or two ago or a couple years ago was being a thought and getting sponsored people to put some stupid ass tea in your post. That used to be the only way to really make money on Instagram. But now Instagram realizes, fuck, we need to help people make money because they're prioritizing TikTok, they're prioritizing YouTube, etc. So now they're like, all right, we got to be a platform that you can actually make money on the platform, which is good for y'all because that allows you to leverage it to make money. We prefer to use it how it was intentionally made, which is like a social networking app. But it's a great way to make money as well, especially for you YouTubers out there, man, that make longer form content. IGTV might be a good option for you.
And also, it's a small start, guys. Look, listen, you may start making money from Instagram, right? You may make 500, 600, 700. It's small, but it grows. And over time, it can become your main income. But you start small, you think big, and before you know it, you're gonna make hella money. Now, stories, right? Stories are pretty basic. However, there's powerful incentives in stories because with stories, right? Most people go to your page, they see your bubble. Well, what's he posting today? What's he about? They go to your stories, see what you're about, and you can post links on your stories to get your audience to go follow you.
Yep.
So, for example,
used to be able to only do it with 10K, but now anyone can do it, which is a good point.
Which made it more accessible to everyone now. But for example, we post our link to our channel on YouTube on Instagram so you guys can see after-hour shows, or for example, when we have a guest in studio. So these product links, for example, let's say you have a friend that does, I don't know, he has protein shakes, or he has, like, for example, I don't know, maybe a new workout outfit or jeans, or maybe a fashion designer. The point is that, like, you can post on your story, post a link to his product page and get paid for it. The point here, guys, is like you can post links on your stories and redirect your audience to the website to get paid. So my thing, guys, with stories is like you can use it any way you want to, affiliate products, your products, or your website. The point is stories are powerful because people go to your page, they want to see what you're about. Cool, stories, let me see what he's about. Oh, that's cool. I want to do that too. That's a cool product. I'll check it out. Boom.
Should we tell them about like not spamming it with just constantly trying to sell though? Or
that's a good point as well.
Yeah, so like because I'm sure you guys know there's a bunch of like IG marketers out there that tell you buy my course, and they're just constantly spamming like their course on their IG stories. And though that can work, right, with that type of pressure sales, you'll lose followers doing that shit, and people start to get annoyed, and what'll happen is like people will just start to mute you, which you don't want. That you want to offer a lot of value and then sell every now and then, or if you're gonna make a pitch sale, make that shit entertaining as fuck. You know what I mean? So which is why, like, if you guys notice, we barely marketed DMs on demand this time, even though it's Black Friday and everything else and everyone will be incentivized. Like, it's like, bro, if y'all want it, it's there. If you don't want it, it is what it is. Like, I think sometimes less is more. So like, last thing I want to do is like spam on my IG story, buy the course. I'll probably post something funny for y'all today, right? Just being 100% transparent, post something funny that's memorable, hey, buy the course, it's out, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, you guys are never going to catch me and Fresh trying to constantly sell you guys, right? I'm sure you guys notice that. Like, even between our affiliates and everything else like that, I would say probably maybe less than 10% of our content, we have 1,500 plus videos, is anything where we're pitching you guys.
Yeah, guys.
You know what I mean? And I think that's powerful because it's less frequent.
Don't be an annoying spammer. People don't like that, bro. You're going to turn people away. It's your platform, bro. Don't be annoying. Very good point. But yeah, product links, guys, and stories is a powerful tool. You use it to your advantage, and you can get paid from it indirectly. All right, and last but not least, Instagram Live. So, guys, your favorite YouTuber,
yeah, I don't know anything about this one. Go ahead.
Your favorite
y'all about to learn.
Artists in the world. They go live all the time, talk about their problems. Maybe they shouldn't, but they do it.
And this is new, right? The IG Live being monetized?
Yeah.
This was to combat TikTok,
but
right?
The first rapper to do it live is Soulja Boy. Look. The first rapper to do Instagram badges was who? Soulja Boy. Listen, man.
No, he be innovating.
I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Soulja Boy. People don't like his music, but the nigga is a trendsetter. Anyhow, I went on his live one day, right? I was like, let me see what Soulja Boy is doing. Big Draco, show me Drake. Big Draco in the building. And then I see people buying badges. I'm like, what's a badge? He's like, yo, first Emil bought a badge, then Xavier bought a badge. I'm like, are you paying him to like go live? It's kind of what we doing on YouTube. And he's like, yo, thanks for buying a badge, brother. I'm like, what is this crap? Then I see like at least 20 people buy badges. I'm like, it's a trend here. So he's making roughly, I'm assuming from what he put his tier at, roughly between $5 to $10 per badge. He had at least 100 badges. So I'm just saying, one live, he made a bunch of money for not live, just going live.
And that's recently, right? That they did this. This was to combat TikTok.
Yes.
If y'all notice, anything that TikTok does,
Instagram
YouTube
does well.
typically does something to combat it.
Yeah.
So,
and they pay you, I believe, the 15th of every month from Facebook. But guys, imagine you just go live, talk to your people, they want to support you, and they give you badges. That's money you weren't even accounting for. Now with badges, you can set tiers as well. But I will say this about badges though. If you're a supporter of somebody, you rock with them, it's like saying in a super chat to us as well. You're showing your support to that creator, and they're gonna shout you out. And also as well, you get a badge next to your name, so whenever you type in the live stream or you send a DM, they're gonna see it. Oh, that's a very good point here to just add as well. Instagram subs. If you sub to someone's channel that you're a fan of or a supporter of, they're gonna see a purple mark with the sub sign next to your name. So when you send a DM to that person, you stand out. So think about this. For networking, if I see somebody that sub to my channel, I'm gonna respond to you faster than Joe Small down the street that didn't spend a dime just because out of respect. So imagine a big creator, they're like, damn, he's a supporter? All right, I'm gonna see what he's saying. And actually open up your DM. Versus, you just say, yo,
game changer right there,
hey,
my friends.
Can I talk to you real quick? I'm like, nigga, no, you cannot. So it's like, bro, you want my attention? You want my attention? Stop saying hi. And then I say, hey, you said, can I get your help? I'm like, no, just stop DMing me, nigga. Bro, buy a subscription or buy badges. They're gonna see you and say, oh shit, this nigga's a supporter. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna respond to you. It's that simple, guys. So offer it, man. I think personally the best two are Reels, Instagram Live, and if I want to go to like put sometimes out some content and some links, Stories. So that's number 3, guys. Hope you got some value here. But guys, you can make money on Instagram. I'm telling you right now. All right, guys. Number 4, personal revenue links. This nigga, bro. All right, you got story posts, affiliate products, sponsored posts, personal products as well. All right, guys. This one here is the fun sauce because you create your own revenue depending on who you are, what you want to do. This is your own personal way to make money on Instagram without using them directly as the main source of getting money. So let me explain. What does this mean? Well, story posts. Story posts, for example, is what Batman Kevo does. It's organic shout to them and other creators in the space, Jimmy Smacks as well. What they do is they say, hey, I'm going to post on my story a sponsored post saying, guys, if you want me to repost your story, I charge $250 to $500 per story post. Which means I can literally say, hey, I have a huge page you're following. You want my exposure? Pay me this amount, and I got you, bro. I'm gonna post you. I don't give a fuck. Because you know why? I fuck with you. You pay me money. So, literally, you send us some money, either by DM, I don't know how you want to, Snap, Cash App, whatever, and you send them a video or a screenshot or even a photo. They post it for you on your behalf on their page. So let me explain how this works. If I got 1 million followers on my Instagram, right, and I post you on my page, at least a third of that's gonna see your post and say, wait, who is this person? And they go to your page. Now, this is why it's important to have a good Instagram page, because if your page is good, they're gonna stay there. Or they're gonna be like, damn, this nigga added some value that I actually need? Yeah, who is this guy? I'm gonna go check him out. And by default, you get money because, listen, you might be the best carpenter, the best YouTuber, the best singer, but if no one knows who you are, it don't matter, bro.
It don't matter.
So
Facts.
Why have to struggle when I can pay somebody to get to their audience and get a story post? Because what happens is I'm getting the audience for a fraction of the cost and time, and I'm getting value right away. So guys, story posts are powerful for both ends.
Yo, that's understated what Fresh just said.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all right now. A lot of you motherfuckers, to start off, are going to have to do that.
Yep.
Okay? A lot of you guys want to be fucking cheapskates and not pay for promo or this other shit. Yo, be honest with y'all, man. Not everybody got it like that. Not everybody is going to hit the algorithm. A lot of the times, for you to get yourself out there and get your fucking foot in the door, you're going to have to pay way bigger creators than yourself for promo space, whether it's, I know Batman Kevo does it, a fucking Shade Room, a World Star, whatever.
Yeah.
Luckily for us, right, we were able to do it organically on YouTube. We didn't have to do that, right, because we don't give a fuck about Instagram like that. But if you guys want to go as far as like making money, right, But if we wanted to, these are great tools that you can use to go ahead to get your name out there, guys. And this is honestly probably one of the main ways that a lot of you are going to have to go as far as like getting your name out there, paying someone with a way bigger following, right, to be put on their story. And you're going to have to do this frequently. You're going to have to do it with certain creators. You're going to have to do A and B testing where you test one creator here, another one here, see how your Instagram does after. And the other beauty about it is, inevitably, it's going to drive more traffic to your page. Once it drives more traffic to your page, people are going to engage with your profile more. That's going to bump you up in the algorithm. So even if people don't necessarily follow you or whatever, it's still going to bump you to some degree. But you're going to have an engaging profile, okay? That means good pictures. That means whatever your niche is, you're an expert at it. You know what the hell you're talking about. It's nicely put together. It's aesthetic to the eye. Nice and clean bio. And we break this all down on DMs on Demand. But that is the big way that a lot of you guys are going to have to get your foot in the door is through paid promo, especially on Instagram where it's dominated by women, bro. like unless you're a hot chick, you're not going to hit the algo as hard as these chicks. I've seen girls, bro, with like 1,000 or 2,000 followers hit the Discover page with like 50K likes. How y'all gonna compete with that?
Blow up.
How are you guys gonna compete with that? You're gonna have to add value and you're gonna have to pay for promo. I'm sorry, that's just the unfortunate reality of being a man as a content creator. You have to work way harder to get the same reach, and you're gonna have to invest in yourself. These girls can go ahead and show some ass pictures, right, and blow up. You can't do that.
So now we're even in the score. Guess what, guys? We can do it as well. It might take a little bit longer. We'll still get it done. But all right, now number 2 is gonna be affiliate products. So you can have a place where you can literally, like I said before, post in your story links, but you can also post other people's products on your page. So for example, it could be a story, if you post, it could be real, and they'll pay you, right, for each transaction that you make from their link. So it's pretty simple, guys, straightforward. You post a link on your story, on your page, and people support you to like the product. It's pretty simple there. Number 3 is sponsored posts, but it's going to be your sponsored post. So let me explain. We covered story posts, right, where they post a post that you want on their story, but sponsored post means it's actually on your page. So for example, I paid a creator to post a preview of my gold digger prank on his actual page, not a story.
Okay.
On his actual page, because
big difference.
His engagement was crazy, bro. Like, dude, he was getting minimum per post, minimum 500K likes.
Yeah. And guys, that's not to be confused with sponsored content. Sponsored content is someone pays you,
a company
right?
a
company pays you to advertise their product. Maybe you take a picture with it, you put a caption that they, vetted or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Right? Like Bang Energy might be an example of someone that does a lot of sponsored content, right? Right? With thotties and fitness influencers. Versus a sponsored post is you pay an individual, right, to post your shit, your product, your service, your page to draw traffic to it. And it's not a story. You're not paying for a story post, which is typically going to be a lot cheaper. It actually stays up on their page for a period of time, 24 hours, 48 hours, maybe a week.
Whatever you want to negotiate.
Yeah, whatever y'all.
I will say this, just as your point.
Yeah.
Guys, I know creators that don't post sponsored posts, but the offer was so good, they said, okay, you know what? I'll post it for you. But just because they don't do it, and you made a deal with them where they do it, guess what? No one else is on their page but you, which means you can stand out way more than everybody else. So guys, you want a little secret here? Find a creator that doesn't do sponsored posts, and make a bargain with him. Look, bro, you know what? I don't normally it's like maybe 500,000 bucks per post. I'll pay you 2 bands, 3 bands, 4 bands just for that post. You'd be surprised, guys. It can go a long way. Obviously, it has to be a creator that's big, but sometimes it's worth it, guys. So
think about it this way. So we're giving y'all kind of a roadmap here to network with someone that might have a lot more influence than you. Let's say you become a member. You watch their lives. You support them for months. You DM them, show them love, right? Then you're like, listen, man, I know you don't do sponsored posts, but I'll pay you $2,000, $3,000 for a post for 24 hours, 12 hours, whatever it may be. They're going to be more inclined to tell you yes, potentially, right? And then bam, now you got that promo with someone that might not necessarily do that type of content because you supported them from the beginning, you showed love, you added value, and a lot of times adding value is giving them that money up front, right? Letting them know that you're serious, okay? And I always say when you pay money, a lot of times people start to pay attention, and then bam, now you're able to go ahead and network and work with someone that you probably otherwise would have never been able to have access to, and you're able to go ahead and grab a market share of their audience if you know what you're doing, and you're able to strategically do this in a way where you're not coming off as needy, you're coming off as adding value, and you're able to add some value to their audience, okay? Which is what the importance a lot of the times of having a similar niche. So, you can incorporate some of these different strategies that we're teaching you guys here to go ahead and get yourself up there as far as like getting some influence and getting some notoriety to your name, because at the end of the day, man, in today's day and age, attention is the main commodity. Okay, so that so you can employ some of these strategies right now to get in touch with a creator that you may follow or whatever, to go ahead and grab some of their market share. Go ahead, Fresh.
All right, and we have the last point: personal products. So Chris, I got a screenshot here if you don't mind bringing it up regarding this. So guys, once again, there is an actual category now on Instagram where you can do shop, right? Shop means you can post either your own creations, other people's products, and you can sell it on Instagram via this option here. But personal products means you can actually have your own products on your page without having to go through this actual feature. Now, personal products could be, for example, you posting merch, you posting maybe a new skincare product that you created yourself. Doesn't matter what it is. But I like to call this here a cheat code, because now with this kind of sponsored post and personal products, you can post anything. And if you create an audience for yourself, then people will pay you once again to do sponsored posts and personal product posts. So this is tied into these two here, but for the most part, like, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's your personal page and you have the following, you can actually use it to your advantage.